in that case, let me share the idea of Sanchi Connect. Where did it come from? Now, I only spoke about the massive evolution which happened in the whole startup ecosystem. Uh, One thing which I think has not considerably changed was the way startups, the founders, were looking out for funding, for fundraising. 10 years back, if somebody had to reach out to, who had to raise funds, the options were: you take references, you will start going to the various VC funds and angel networks website, you will apply there, right? These were the only ways to raise funds. uh, and in this whole process, especially when you were trying to, when you go to different angel networks or in different institutions for fundraising, you end up wasting so much of time in terms of defining, providing the information and all, right? Now, I thought there is something that we can do around this, right? So we we decided to change this whole way. So that's what Sanchi Connect stand for. We decided that we will have a consolidated repository of not everyone. We don't want to operate with lakhs of startups. We only want to focus on a specific category of startups. And we said to these guys who qualify our criteria, we will create an end-to-end ecosystem where once you have submitted the information, then your life is like a cakewalk, right? So we brought in all the investors, we brought in the corporate, the buyer side. So what are the, so for a product company or for a startup who's trying to sell to the enterprise, or who's in B2B space, what are the key things which a founder is struggling with? Number one, you're struggling with fundraising. Number two, you're struggling with getting the customers onboarded. The number three is you're struggling with having the right people in the team. We said, can we create an end-to-end transactional ecosystem around this for a curated set of startups and provide them a frictionless experience? And that's what actually gave birth to Sanchi Connect. Today, as we speak, we have 150 plus curated deep tech startups, ranging from pre-revenue to those who are making revenues in 10 million plus USD, ARR. And then we have investors who invest in a as low as a $50,000 check size to $20 million check size. So all those who have interest, who are keen to be a part of a deep tech story, we have brought those people and we are growing ourselves. We have a global perspective around this. We know that we completely understand that majority of the deep tech solution, number one, belongs to enterprise space. And unfortunately, so far, the major market for enterprise startup exists outside India. So we cannot afford to lose out on having the global players, the global buyers, the global VC community to be with us to create the real value for the startups with whom we are working. So that gave rise to the whole birth of Sanchi Connect. I hope
Great. I think,
a complete
sorry.
picture of what we stand for.